intuition. I knew you was different, even when I'm tripping. Play your position, we got this on lock. It ain't no switching, don't care what they say. We on a mission.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kimmy back with another video. So by the title, y'all, I'm going to be dropping a few tips and some advice for first-time moms and mommies to be. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications. And I'll catch y'all in the next clip. I just would like to start off by saying that I chose to do this video because I now have experience, being a mom. I have a 1-year-old. I spent a whole year, raising a child. Like, I know a lot of things now. It's still a lot of things that I'm learning, but I know enough. I know sometimes, the thought of becoming a parent could be like a huge worry for some moms. And I was that way at first, but you just be having a lot of questions. You question yourself. Am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to do right by my child? Am I going to raise my child right? Am I going to be able to do this, do that? Like, so much stuff just be roaming through your mind. Hopefully the advice and tips that I share with y'all can, relieve some of that stress and some of those worries. Let's jump right into it. Okay, y'all. So the first thing I'm going to say is to embrace your new body. Y'all listening? And I'm gonna just say, like, some women, like, it'd be easy for them to snap back into, the body they had before they gave birth. But for other women, it's not always that easy. And I know for me, it wasn't that easy. Before I had a child, I had a nice little shape. Like, my stomach was pretty flat. And after giving birth, I really never got my body back. So, for a while, I just was like, when am I gonna get back to myself? When am I gonna feel good about myself again? Like, when am I going to start to look good again? Like, I would just ask those type of questions. So I would try to do everything, weight loss, drinks, teas, just trying to stick to diets and stuff, and it wasn't working out. I was wearing waist trainers and all that, but I could say, for one, I didn't keep up with it. Like, I would start something and then I wouldn't, like, go through with it. So that probably was my fault. It's like, it's not always so easy to get that body back. So I just learned to, like, embrace the body that I have. I just told myself, like, the body that I have now is beautiful to me because the body that I have now came from me giving birth to my blessing. Like, I look at my child as a blessing. So that to me is something special, something beautiful. So I just learned to, embrace my body. I mean, I'm not going to say now that, I don't want my body to, be in good shape, because I do. Time flew by, so now I'm in a different headspace, and it's just like, I don't trip so much about my body, but I am, like, starting to, work out more, trying to eat healthy. I've been drinking my 64 ounces of water every day. So I am trying to get my body, somewhat back to what it used to be. So I just want y'all to know, like, don't be ashamed of the bodies that y'all have after giving birth. And just know that you're still beautiful regardless. So another thing I want to say is get your rest while the baby is resting. And I know it could be easier said than done. Speaking for myself, I'm the type of person, like, well, I could be tired, I could be feeling drained, overwhelmed, all that, but I just be feeling like, even though I know I should rest, take a nap, or go to bed at a certain time, because my child is sleeping, I just feel the need to stay up and do other things, like maybe things that I couldn't do while he was up, like important things. Or I just might want to stay up and catch up on a show that I missed, or watch some YouTube. And I just be having to tell myself, while he's sleeping, you need to be sleeping too, because when he's taking his nap, you up doing X, Y, and Z, and then when he wake up, you gotta deal with him. He up with all this energy, and you still feeling tired and drained. Or like at nighttime, he's sleeping, I'm staying up trying to, do whatever, and he wakes up throughout the night, and now I'm irritated because I'm tired, or I might be on my way to sleep, but I gotta, stay up to deal with him. So it's just like, when my son's sleeping, I had to tell myself, like, girl, take your nap too. Get your rest too. And I feel like taking naps is so important for moms, because like, our bodies be drained. Like, we just be exhausted. Like, we dealing with our child 24/7. Like, I know for me, I don't have brand daycare. I'm in the process of trying to get him in daycare, but it's like, I don't even know if I really want him in daycare, because I have my own reasons for it. We ain't gonna speak on it right now, but I'm a full-time mom. I'm an at-home mom. Like, I just take care of my son all day, every day. Like, that's what I do. It can be really draining, really stressful at times. Make sure y'all getting your rest. That is very important. All right, y'all. So next, do not whatsoever waste your money. And what I mean by that is, do not go out spending money on things that you know your child may not need or may not use for long, or you know, things that's just not necessary. Like, one item that I can say I wasted my money on was a breast pump. I purchased a breast pump and I never even used it. And I knew deep down inside that I probably wasn't even going to breastfeed. And I did try it first. I was trying to breastfeed and Bray wouldn't latch on. So I just gave up. But I'm just like, you know what? I don't got patience for this anyway. I don't feel like sitting around pumping for hours or whatever the case is. So I was like, you know, the breast pump was a waste of money. I didn't need that. Things that you don't need, or you know that you're not really gonna put to use, you don't have to waste your money on it. Another thing I'm gonna say, cherish every moment. This one is very important because time flies by so, oh my gosh, y'all, time flies by super fast. Like, it still feel like, for me, it still feel like Bray was just born yesterday and this boy won already. Like, he's walking around, running and stuff and talking, saying his ABC, saying his numbers, and I'm just like, where did the time go? Like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, it just, like, the time just creeps up on you so quickly. Like, that's why you just gotta cherish every moment, even the hard ones. Like, love on your child, spend as much time as you can with your child, just take a lot of photos, you know, just to have memories, all that. Like, just make sure, you know, you make every moment count. That's what's important. Make every moment count. Cause listen, y'all, these babies grow so fast. Like, they grow too fast. You're looking at Bray like, you so grown now. Like, I remember when I just was holding you in my arms and you were so tiny. Like, it's just crazy. Next, ask for help. Do not be afraid to ask for help or support when you need it. And y'all, asking for help and support is really something that's, you know, important. If you have support, take advantage of it, because it can be really stressful at times for us being moms. Like, sometimes we need a break. We deserve a break. We being a mom 24/7, like, we deserve a break. Sometimes we just need time to ourselves, like, to be at peace and to have a clear mind and just to, you know, refocus. When we have our children around, especially like little babies, little toddlers, sometimes it's really hard to do that. I know, like, for me, I got a 1-year-old now, so he's still, like, you know, he's at the age where he can be more independent, but he's still a baby at the end of the day. So it's like I have to always tend to him, and he wants a lot of my attention, unless he, you know, being busy. But he still got his moments where he want to be clingy. So if y'all ever feeling like, you know, it's just too much and you just need like a breather, just ask around, like, to family members or friends, anybody, people that you really trust for real, like, just to see if they can take your child off your hands for a little bit. And also the same goes for, like, if you need anything, if you got any close family that don't mind looking out for you, don't be afraid to help. I mean, I said don't be afraid to help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. So I stopped the video because Bray ended up waking up. I gotta remember. Okay, where did I leave off at? How was it? Oh, ask for help and support. Don't let outsiders tell you how to raise your child. Like, seriously, y'all, don't allow that, because so many people will tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Only you know what's best for your child. Only you know how to handle your child. Yeah, don't let other people sit there and tell you how to raise your child. Like, even as far as doctors, like, you take your child to the doctors, right? Doctors ain't always right, y'all. Your child might be going through something, and you know, them being a doctor, you will want their opinion, you will want their advice. But sometimes you gotta really listen carefully, because doctors be giving you, like, advice that, you know, you feel like your mom intuition, you feel like, you know, that's wrong, you know, that don't sound right. So just make sure that just make sure that as a mom, you doing what you feel is best for your child. People will try to put all this different stuff in your head, and if you don't really know no better, you really don't feel in your heart what's right for your child yourself, you won't let other people manipulate you. And that's not cool. Like, don't allow that to happen. I ain't saying you can't take nobody advice, because you know, of course, being a first time mom, you're gonna want to talk to like certain family members, other women that already got kids, and you want to ask them for their opinions, for their advice when it comes to certain stuff, especially your mom. Of course, take your mom advice. Like, she been there, done it. But I'm just saying, y'all, like, in certain situations, to just be careful. Okay, y'all, so the last thing I'm gonna mention is the good days are going to outweigh the bad days. So with that being said, I know it's a lot of days that y'all gonna be stressed out, y'all gonna be feeling overwhelmed, and you probably gonna be feeling like, is this gonna be my life forever? Like, when are things gonna get better? When are things gonna change for me? Like, is it gonna get easier for me? And okay, y'all, so I'm gonna just tell y'all from my experience. Bray is one, y'all, and still to this day, I still have like a lot of hard, complicated, difficult moments. Like, it's moments where Bray will act out, and I don't know why he acting out, and I just be getting so frustrated because I'm trying to deal with him, and sometimes he just like too difficult to deal with, or he's like very stubborn, and I'm just feeling myself, you know, getting overwhelmed, and I'm just like, this is too much. But I just like try to, you know, cope with it, and I just take it one day at a time. And I'm just like, I just always remind myself, you know, like, it's going to get better. It has to get better. Like, and you know, babies, they got different like developmental things they go through. So they mood and their behavior can change around a little bit, but it's just like, sometimes it could be a lot. It is going to be better. Like, it is going to get better. Like, you won't have a lot of good days. Then you're going to have some rough days. You just got to, you know, keep in mind that, you know, it's more good days than bad days. Like, seriously, never forget that everything will be okay. Like, I remember in the beginning when I had Bray, it was nights where he'll just cry and cry and cry and cry. And I used to like just try to figure out what was wrong with him. It was a formula that, you know, was bothering him, for one. And for two, Bray, he got like bad eczema. So y'all, in the beginning, come here, Steve. So y'all, Bray had bad eczema, right? So in the beginning, like when he was a much younger baby, like, yo, I'm so like, he was small, Bray would get these flare-ups on his face, like bad flare-ups, y'all. His skin like was turned so red. Then he'll get like these dark patches on his face, these black like scabs. No, it wasn't scabs. Like, it was like a sore, and it was wet, and it was like peeling. His face just looked bad, yo. Like, it looked real bad. And I used to just be looking at my baby like, yo, I'm shook right now. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, his skin is looking bad. I feel so bad because, you know, I believe he was in pain and it was burning. Like, you know, he had his skin was peeling, and, you know, it was open. I was just like, my baby's so small and he going through this. And I would try to buy every product that I could to, you know, calm his skin down. Like, I would get some people would tell me to get this, other people would tell me to get that. Oh, this worked, that worked. Finally came to the conclusion, like, no, he need to go to a dermatologist. So I think it's once he got like a little bit older, I had took him to a dermatologist, and they had prescribed some cream for him, and his skin really started to calm down. Like, his skin cleared up so good, y'all, so good. They prescribed 2 creams and then some hydrocortisone, and his skin cleared up so good, y'all. And yeah, he would have flare-ups from time to time, but it wasn't nothing major like it was, you know, before. Like, you know, the inflammation, the skin peeling, all that, the blackness, all that. Another thing I did, y'all, when Bray would flare up, I felt like he was allergic to something. And I had ended up speaking to a food allergist, and she had prescribed him some cream. It was like in this big jar, and it was like a greasy type feeling. It's like I still got it. I still put it on him every day. It's like a greasy type feeling. It feel like Vaseline, but a little thicker. That right there is what really, really, really cleared his skin up. Hey, stinker. But yeah, so I just, are you peeing on me? You peeing on me? You peeing on mommy? Y'all, Bray just started peeing on my freaking leg. I had to put him down. But yeah, y'all, so I just want to say, y'all, for y'all mommies to be, your first time mommies, y'all, just, you know, the main thing I'm gonna say is just cherish and just enjoy like being a mom. Like seriously, just enjoy being a mom. And you know, just gotta take it one day at a time. It's always gonna be different. It's always gonna be something new. Like every day is not gonna be the same. Like it's always gonna be different challenges. You just gotta learn how to make it work. Like, you know, for me it's still not easy a lot of times, but I just gotta learn how to make it work. You know, this is my reality now. This is my child. Like this is my seed. He came from me. I have no choice but to, you know, to deal with it and learn how to handle it. So that's what I've been doing. And as day by day go by, month by month go by, I'm getting better and better, you know, with this parenting stuff. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that I was really helpful. And I'll see y'all in my next video.